Blessed be. We are now graced with the presence of Commander R.E.D. It is a great day, everybody. Jokes aside, welcome back to the Morphin Network. Morphin Network, where it's Morphin time every time. And this is the Super Metal Hero podcast.
Heavy Metal Hero.
Heavy Metal Hero podcast. You already know what we're here for. Super Space Sheriff Gavan. Infinity! Episode 18. Someone special. Damn skippy she is. But then... Actually, you know what? Let's get this part out the way because it had so insignificant meaning. Like in, was it episode 16? We had that little snippet of Raya just curling his fist because he heard Death Gavin's name. Ooh, I'm mad. Yeah, no. Take that, but with Patron and his human partner. What was the point of them in this episode?
I don't know. And some episodes ago, he talks about how he's determined to become a Gavan, and yet we still haven't seen it by now. Now it would be one thing if this was a 50 episode give or take series. But considering this is going to be 23, 25 episodes long, you think it would have happened at least 2 or 3 episodes ago.
You'd think that. But no. And you decide, how dare you, episode? Give me a reason to care after last week. To then you give me this, and I'm like, I'm in. We got Commander R.E.D. Yes, sir. And then you give me Patron? For no reason, too. There's no reason for him to be here. So you're losing points this episode for that. But yeah, no. This episode is around Setsuna. If anything, this is a good episode because it's around his character development of how he's finally on the right path of his emotional journey. Since I was on emotional. I have to look at my notes here because I don't remember jack diddly squat this episode. But we get a flashback of basically,
yeah,
Commander R.E.D. I should start using her actual name here. Seo Ritsu. I'm just gonna call her Ritsu. So, we got Ritsu in this Princess Shayla attire. Come on, though.
Wouldn't it be Tetsumu? Because Gal Ranger. Then again, I guess it doesn't matter.
Tetsumu, Gal. Hey, it's the same outfit. Somewhat, just
more or less.
It's the same outfit, but obviously more spacified, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to read here the notes. Apparently,
yeah. Setsuna, a silver warrior who is trying to figure out emotions. Where have I heard that before?
Spider-Man, no.
No, he beat Sky Silver in Q Ranger. Except he was a flesh being. Is that even a word? But you know what I mean. And whereas Setsuna is an android.
That's a derogatory term.
Am I allowed to say that because I'm a flesh being?
I mean, yeah, it's like you can say flashback, fleshy, flesh being, however you want to say it. Yeah, we can say it. Yeah, no, he's apparently has a memory of him and her meeting. Yeah, I don't know. I think this. I think Hibitsky Silver, his emotional journey was actually compelling because his emotions were so deadpan, and then when he became Hibitsky Metal, that was metal as hell.
Yeah, and unlike Yodana in Kira Major, I don't get annoyed whenever he sticks his tongue out.
I am the one who liked when she stuck her tongue out, and I stand by that to this day. That's the only thing about Kira Major I actually liked. Besides Pen Pineapple Apple Pen Man in there, that was actually pretty cool. Other than that, yeah. Anywho. Oh. Yep. Basically. Oh, okay. So basically, this episode's whole overarching theme is about his moving past his time in the robot war. Or something like that. There's a lot of context in this episode I really don't get. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Still, I think I need to go back and watch this episode again to understand it better, because there was actually moments in this episode, especially at the end, that were honestly very good, very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't get the context beforehand, but oh, maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll get it today. Who knows? But yeah, no. What the? Actually, I'm gonna read what I want to read. What Pat Run was? What was the point of Pat Run in this episode? Trying to find out if Carol put Gavin in Archives division on purpose. Really? That's the point of them? Just like, oh, why is the guy that can kick all this ass just a paper pusher? Maybe he wants to be low key. Maybe he wants to be like Clark Kent. You dunces. Yo, we really waste screen time for that, when that could have been, if anything, could have been a more pivotal part of the episode for Pat Run.
Yeah.
Like what that was, that leftover stuff from the episode you had to cut out and just say, oh, just put it here in the middle of this episode that has nothing to do with him. And
I don't know. Yeah, watch. Potron is going to become a Gavan in the final episode. There you go. You get to become a Gavan, but you don't get very much screen time.
Oh my god. But yeah, so basically, the main mission of this episode is oh my god, I was joking when I made this joke on stream.
It's a costume party. Costume party masquerade thing?
Yeah, it's what's that movie with Tom Hanks and Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Eyes Wide Shut. I was joking. I didn't really think it was gonna be Eyes Wide Shut. Okay, Gavin. Seems y'all be into some freaky stuff. Nah, but I liked the masquerade part of the episode. It was funny, quirky. Although at the end of this episode made me question some things. We'll touch on it very briefly when we get to it. But yeah.
Apparently there's they suspect that the queen of the masquerade is an Emergear user. And then some random chick attacks her with an Emergear, so they're like, oh wait, do we get the wrong person?
No. Is that just some random chick? It was a nun.
Yes. It was a chick in a nun outfit.
She went there to air out the place in the name of the Lord. If y'all have seen Black Lagoon, you get it. Nah, she was out there. She was out here spraying and praying in the name of the Lord and the Holy Spirit. See, because I'm thinking over here like, okay, she's just a scorned lover because dude, Mr. Jawline walking down the stairs. I'm like, I get it. He ain't crap, but he ain't worth airing out the place in the name of Jesus. But at the same time, I've seen Digimon just recently with my oldest mon pulling a similar move. So that's basically what we're doing again. So Toei, you're literally recycling a thing you did like a month ago. It ain't been that long, dog. What? Why? But whatever.
Yeah. And then it turns out that the Queen of the Masquerade actually was an Gear user, so we've got 2 of them, and of course, an Emon comes out. Who could have saw that monster coming for the 18th time?
For the love of God, I get it. We want to reuse suits and save money, but this is ridiculous.
You know, I really hope that when Omega Horn comes out, Toei, I look, I understand. I understand wanting to be cost effective. I know there's multiple times in tokusatsu, be it Sentai, Rider, Ultraman, or Godzilla, to where that you reuse props and monster suits or like tweak them a bit or kit bash them. I get it. I totally get that. However, please stop using the exact same monster over and over again. First time, you know, it looks awesome. Second time, use it again. Okay, that's not so bad. I get it. But please have different monsters of the week for Omega Horn. Like, apparently you're going to have kaiju in it. And I really hope that, you know, the kaiju in there will look a lot different. I kind of wonder if it'll be like Justerizer. Justerizer was a great show. I still want the mecha toys. Too bad they're expensive whenever I find them online. But we're not here to talk about Justerizer.
JP fans. This isn't sponsored, but yeah, check out JP fans. They got a lot of good stuff. Like, I literally have ready to go. I'm just gonna wait to buy them. A whole ton of Sentai and Rider mooks that I've been wanting for so long, but never got because when they were brought here, they were costing more than they would in Japan. So I can just now buy them at the actual Japanese price. I'm gonna pick up some Jew Ranger, Dai Ranger, Geki Ranger. I'm getting a lot of mooks, and they're all like $5 a piece. So I'm basically paying a price for a single mook that I would have gotten here in New York, but for multiple ones. JP fans, get your toku fix. Get your anime fix. You think I'm stopping at mooks? No. I'm going to get a lot of anime stuff. I'm going to get a lot of manga stuff. I'm just holding back the addiction because fun fact, 2018, Dragon Ball Super Broly comes out. They have a pairing candy with it. I bought so much that I have duplicates just to get the stickers to collect every single one. These addictions are real, y'all. Don't do it unless you're ready. But yeah, JP fans, if you want to get your fix, JP fans, but do it out of caution. Because I have, I think 12 stickers. Yep, 12 stickers. Just to collect 12 stickers, I bought. I don't want to disclose how much of this candy I bought to just collect all these stickers, but I bought a lot, and I have many duplicates. And yes, I would do the same. I've done the same for like Go Kaiger and Go Busters. I keep it in a Kamen Rider gummies bag. That's how you know this is a real addiction, y'all.
You know, I remember I went to a convention in 2012 and they had the Go Busters hard candy.
Oh my God, I remember those hard candies.
Yeah, so I saw it. You know, it was 2012, so it was 14 years ago. I can't believe that. I saw it at a booth that had a bunch of Japanese candy. I think they had a few. That might have been the only one they had there, but I saw it and I'm like, okay, I need to get this. And then it tasted good, by the way. So then I shared it with my friends who went with me to the con, and I'm like, "Hey guys, have some Go Busters candy."
you created more addictions.
Yeah, here we'll all end up like Yellow Buster, to where we need candy for energy, and she somehow doesn't get diabetes.
Yeah.
Wait, could we have Yellow Buster be one of the characters of Kamen Rider Gav?
Oh, that'd have been smart. That'd have been hella smart. I mean, we got Kirame Silver, so close enough.
True.
But yeah, basically, the nun. Actually, I want to read up on this nun real quick. Like, what was she? I assume she was a spurned lover, and Mr. Handsome Jawline was just like under.
The Masquerade Queen outright said that she stole the nun's boyfriend from her.
Oh my God, these women ain't ish. What is wrong with y'all? 2026. I get it. Men ain't ish either. But we can't be out here blatantly just stealing people's mans away like that. Especially so I was right that this was just a whole Myotismon thing, but in reverse.
Yeah. Well, it shows in the episode, actually not that long at all after this, when it turns out that she is the Emma Gear user. Her
She's
Emma Gear
brainwashing people,
allows her to manipulate men under her control. So,
it was
and
down treacherous.
And then they say that, and then when she sees that Reiji and Setsun, it didn't work on them, she's like, wait, how come it didn't work on you two? And then it's
like that.
Yeah, well, Reiji's like, oh, it's because of Yamimaku's stuff. And also, he's an android, so he's not a person.
Yeah, Reiji built different. He don't fall for no simp activities. What do we keep telling y'all? Simping ain't pimping. This is an example of how down treacherous these guys were. That they're just like, oh my God, she's hot. I will not lie. She's hot. But not worth simping over. This is not worth ruining.
Be pimping, not simping.
Be pimping out here, y'all. Be better.
Yeah.
Do better.
Yeah. It just goes to show, and a lot of us guys can relate to this. We see a woman that's attractive, but she might be pretty on the outside, but she's ugly on the inside, and she's not the person that we thought she was. For those of you out there who haven't had that experience yet, keep that in mind. Trust me, just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's worth it. There's plenty of other girls out there. Hopefully someday you find the one. Just don't take crap from anybody.
Yeah, like she'll make you go, you, but you need to do better, be better. But no, she is hot though. You. But she out here stealing man's away. It's wild work. So I'm like, okay, this nun is cute. Why is this man leaving her? Oh, mind control, Myotismon, right?
Yeah.
At least they're not getting their blood sucked, or in this case from Digimon Beat Break, their E-pulse.
She's the poison ivy of Gavan Infinity.
There it is. Yep, exactly.
Also, your audio's gone again.
Damn it. Be right back.
He'll be back. I don't know. We get technical difficulties sometimes. Maybe you, the audience, can hear him, but I couldn't hear him on my part. So just give him a moment. He'll be back. Hang on. I'm adding him back right now.
Okay.
There we go.
He's good.
All right. I can hear you again.
Cool. As I was saying, yeah, no, none was cute. Man's leaving her. I'm like, oh yeah, poison ivy. Yeah, okay, cool. We're just doing that. We're doing eyes wide shut with a little Myotismon. Oh my God, that actually would make more sense in a Digimon thing. Oh wait, they did do that already. Twice! 2 different seasons of Digimon did the eyes wide shut type of thing with a Myotismon. God, this Digimon is so weird. And Myotismon is cool and all, don't get me wrong, but like, my God, like you really gotta think about it. This man is all doing some freak off type of stuff.
Well, I haven't watched Digimon in a long time. The last time I watched it was like reruns on like Fox Kids and ABC Family years ago. I would like to watch in Japanese sometime. I know it's easily available, but correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Myotismon a vampire Digimon? So
yep.
So it makes sense because vampires tend to be seductive to their villains, victims.
Yeah.
Again, why is it every other podcast I do, be it Ultraman or Sentai, why is it on this particular one that I can't speak coherently in my first language?
Because there's no coherency in this series whatsoever.
It's a brain rot toku.
It is literally brain rot toku. No, but yeah, I will admit the fight scenes in this episode I can't praise it enough. It was good. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. Like Reiji over here pulling out Ranas and stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Were you trained by Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask? Like that was like Reiji was put belt to ass, and then Setsuna. Oh god, that's beautiful, beautiful. Like if they could take anything for live action One Piece moving forward, watch Gavin Infinity, and then give that to Makainu because he's already a Kamen Rider. So it's like just give him some of this, and he would like. I like
Yeah.
live action Zoro as is now, but give him let him watch Gavin Infinity, let him learn some of the moves. Come on now, like
Yeah.
it'd
Yeah.
be
The
so much
part
better.
to where Reiji uses the train cannon, that was cool.
Oh, that was good. That was really
Choo choo, mother effer.
good. Fantastic work, fantastic, and I like
Okay.
how.
Well, hang on. I got a question for you, Jared. If this is brain rot Toku, would you rather be watching Gavan Infinity or Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills?
Fair point. That is a fair point. That is a very fair point. I have watched an episode of that show because I thought, oh, it ain't that bad. It's funny watching it from I think it was Nate's vlogs. Me and my friend watched a review of it years ago. I'm like, all right, let me try. I never, ever, ever again. You would have to pay me to watch that, and even then, I will not watch it sober. You have to pay me and allow
They
me to watch it
actually did
appropriate.
some years ago release it on DVD. For a while, you could get it for dirt cheap on eBay, like $11 or so. Last time I
Oh,
checked to find it on eBay, it went for like a few $100s, and
okay. What?
I'm like, okay, $11 is one thing. That's fine. But why would I spend like $200-300 on this when I could watch it all for free on YouTube?
But why does this have a physical copy, but we can't get Mystic Knights of Ternanog? An actual good live action token? Like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, you think that that would have been released a long time ago with around the time when Saban and Shout Factory released Power Rangers, VR Troopers, and Beetleborgs on DVD.
Mystic Knights is right there. That was an easy layup. Hell, I'll even take Masked Rider. I know what I said.
I think Discotech, they released Black and Black RX. I heard that they did want to release Masked Rider on Blu-ray, but the masters were in terrible condition, so they didn't release it.
Fair. You know what? That is fair. I I I I applaud Discotech for just remotely thinking about doing it.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised that we haven't gotten a physical copy of a complete series of Masked Rider. But what surprises me is that we still to this day do not have a DVD or Blu-ray of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
We don't?
Uh,
I thought we did.
well, in Japan, yes, which is interesting how that works. But in the US, in Canada, no, it never got a physical release. And I'm thinking to myself, that's interesting how we got both Black RX and Ryuki, which I'm extremely grateful for, don't get me wrong, but we didn't get the American adaptation, Dragon Knight, the one that was made for an English speaking audience.
That is such BS. That is such
If they
BS.
released Dragon Knight, I totally get it. I thought it was a great adaptation.
Yeah, no, I definitely would get Dragon Knight on a DVD.
Yeah.
But
In fact, that was some of my friends, well, local friends. That was their introduction to Kamen Rider because I got into Kamen Rider in 2007. Then Dragon Knight came out in 2009, and I'm like telling my high school friends, guys, you got to watch this. This is awesome.
yeah, I didn't know it was a reintroduction for me because I watched Masked Rider back in the day as a kid, and then obviously didn't know anything about Kamen Rider. And then Dragon Knight comes along. I didn't pay no mind to it until I started really delving deep into Toku, realizing it was all connected. I was like, oh, so that poster of Deno actually means something. Thank God I kept it.
Yeah.
Thanks, France.
I remember Steve Wang, who, directed Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. He did say that if he was able to adapt another Kamen Rider season, he would have done either Faiz or Kabuto. And considering Kabuto is my favorite season of Rider, to this day, I know it'll never happen. And plus, there's no need for Rider adaptations anymore at this point. But to this day, I still wonder what a hypothetical Kabuto adaptation would have been like.
Depends on what channel it would air on, really. Because
Yeah.
different censors and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
And also, can you guys cast me as the American Kabuto? Please? I walk the path of heaven. I go to church.
And he learned how to cook from his grandma, so there you go.
Well, my grandmothers on both sides have both told me words of wisdom, so.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of words of wisdom, freaking Ritsu. I know we call it Ryu, but I'm gonna call it Ritsu from now on. Moving forward, Ritsu basically is giving words of wisdom to Queen, telling her to just move on, let it go, girl. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Like that's what I literally tell all my female friends. Like, oh, what is you doing? Do better. Be better. What are you doing?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I understand, it hurts when your first breaks your heart.
Oh,
but at the same time, it's like,
man.
Yeah, it's like this chick, you're generalizing men and think that they're all terrible. It's like, there's going to be crappy people out there, whether they're male or female. But you could view it as a learning experience. I sure did with my first ex-girlfriend. Believe me, it's a long story, and we'd be here all night. But let's just say after that, I got better standards after that.
I remember nothing of my first ex. I remember nothing. I am a degenerate. Retired now, but either way, yeah. No, don't sweat the small stuff. Live life. Do what's best for you. Go out, get yourself a nice spa day or something. Don't. Especially over here, she's getting upset over a mask, man. Tuxedo mask. Stop it. For the love of God, you messing with high schoolers and then you just breaking women's hearts left and right. Man, fuck tuxedo mask. Like, I'm trying to censor it. Fuck tuxedo mask. Actually, he was just in the show too. So what is he doing? Stop it. God. We figured it out. Oh my God, it's all connected. It's all connected. That time when Raya first met Bushido, they had to go take down Tuxedo Mask because he was helping his wife. Girl over here was mad because her sugar daddy went back to his wife. We solved the case. We solved the case here. Anywho, yeah, no, the weird part of this episode, we did put a pin on. We want to just get through that now because I didn't want to even remember this part. So, Reiji gets back to the ship to see Aggie and Daisuke dressed in a policewoman and prisoner outfit. What the hell was going on when they were gone? I don't want to linger on this plot point at all, but if I gotta know about it, so do y'all. We all gotta know about why the hell were they cop and robber? And why was
I don't know, maybe they're into some interesting role play?
He's AI. And I think still under let's see. Are you let's see. I have questions and I don't want to know if I have to call the police. I might have to call the police. Toei.
No, you gotta say it like Murray. Call the police, Jim, or whatever his name was. Call the police. You know what you get, Murray? You get what you bleeping deserve.
When did they start filming? Did they film this starting last year? Toei, you're going to jail. Toei, you're going to jail.
I'm going to arrest an entire company.
Nah, because I don't want to hear like, oh, Aggie's 18 now. Yeah, out of 18 as of May. That doesn't excuse when they were filming this. Toei, you're going to jail, you sick freaks.
Yep. Toei, you're under arrest for ending Super Sentai.
You're under arrest for ending Super Sentai, and I don't even want to know what the hell was going on. Moving on, the end of this, the after credits was so nice because Bushido remembers that Ritsu is the one who gave him his name proper because he had some sort of android-esque name or whatever, but she called him Setsuna. But then she gives him that's the cloth he was hanging with his name on it. But now she gives him a new cloth which says Bushido. And you see like a little twinge of a smirk coming out of his mouth, and it's like, oh, his character is developing because now like his memory of that time. Man, I don't know. It's like when you give us times like that, it's like moments like that, it actually makes the episode worth it. Oh no, though this episode is decent enough. The Pat Run stuff kind of docked points a bit, so I'll give it a 7.5. It's not a terrible episode. It's really cool action scenes, and the only reason why it's such a good episode is just because they're reusing plot points that they've done in previous tokusatsus and Digimon. I know if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but like, if you're gonna do the same thing within a month apart, then like, come on, Toei, what are you doing? You're so lazy. You're reusing plot points you just used a month ago.
Yeah, honestly, Kitty, I'm trying to do a live stream here.
That's what my cat's.
Well, there goes Gavan Neko.
My cat left before this started. He doesn't want to be part of it.
Anyways, to be honest, 7.5 was the exact same score I was going to give this episode. Their fight scenes were definitely cool, putting aside the fact that they keep reusing the same friggin' monster suit over and over and over again. Oh, which Amons is your favorite Amons? Amons. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know anymore with these things. These Amons. I don't care anymore. Yeah. Oh, okay. So Rui is Rui. Okay, okay, I'm an idiot. So Rui is Rui, but it's apparently someone that looks like her gave Bushido his name. So Seoritsu is a different woman entirely. But why? So unless that's like her twin or something. Okay, she was. But I'm so confused. Okay, so we've seen Ritsu. Ritsu was already in. But why? But why?
I don't know, man.
Hopefully we'll get more of like a confirmation, like it's like an ancestor or something.
Yeah. Also, is Omega? Are we going to get a trailer for Omega Horn soon, or is that going to come down later down the line in a few months? Is it going to air right after Gavan Infinity is over, or what?
I assume we're gonna get something either like PMC or maybe even sooner with Anime Expo. Yeah. That's just my hopeful thinking. I don't know.
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they don't mention Project R.E.D at all officially at Power Morphicon this year, but we hear more about like Kamen Rider Myth? However you pronounce it this year, maybe, perhaps. I don't know.
I'm hopeful that we hear something. We also have San Diego Comic-Con happening, so maybe we'll get something that time too. Basically, all the big conventions are happening soon, so maybe we'll hear something about Omega Horn because they're really trying to roll out this whole new toy initiative of being more worldwide and whatnot.
Yeah.
Who knows? But maybe they'll.
Yeah.
We have a higher chance of them announcing something with Omega Horn before we hear anything about what Hasbro's doing with the Power Ranger reboot.
Gosh. You know, I'd honestly be surprised if we actually heard anything about the supposed Power Rangers reboot at Morphicon. I highly doubt it. I will legitimately be surprised if they do announce something about it.
$10 says we're going the way of Doctor Who. I want to throw somebody's. I didn't want to mention it at all. I was trying not to mention it, but it's like, yo, if they say, "Oh, we don't have a script or anything for the Power Rangers," give me that same old BS we got with Christmas special. You canceled a Christmas special. Damn you to hell!
Oh gosh, you know what I just realized? The supposed Hasbro Power Rangers reboot. It's basically like the Elder Scrolls 6. To where they announced it some years ago, and it's still not here. The trailer for Elder Scrolls 6 came out 8 years ago! That's insane!
Being a tokusatsu fan...
Is this game coming or not?
Being a fan of anything is hard, especially... Being a fan of anything is so hard. Being a tokusatsu fan is hard, whether it's American tokusatsu, Japanese tokusatsu, British tokusatsu... You could be a fan of any type of tokusatsu, but we're just gonna keep getting kicked in the nads. But anyway.
Yeah, it's like how the trailer for Ultraman Omega made it look like it was going to be a much better show than what it actually was.
At least it came out. Anywho,
also, the trailer music was really cool. Alrighty, let's see what the comments have to say. Kaiju no Kami says, Setsuna can't have emotions. He's a freaking can opener. That's true.
Super Space Sheriff Gavin, infinite filler. It's not as bad as Naruto and Bleach. Trust and believe that. We have lived through those dark days.
Yeah. It feels like Luffy will find the One Piece and GTA 6 will come out before Gavan returns to having an actual plot. Oh, don't forget, like I just mentioned earlier, Elder Scrolls 6 will come out too.
Yeah, valid. Party's missing Kenji Oba wearing it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, eating Anpan. Yes, because he was Gavan Blue Kenya.
Yep.
Is he black? Is he blue? Is he silver? The answer is yes. On subject. Again, I can't English.
Simping and pimping, I hate the influx of cosplaying as gods. They're not gods. I never thought it say this kind of thing. My subculture is not. I mean, fair. Don't fake it. Don't fake being goths out here. If you goth, rock it with pride.
Yeah.
Be faking being gods out here.
I mean, I personally wouldn't waste a penny on OnlyFans in the first place, so... Okay, his name is Vandemon? You mean Myotismon? I've only seen the first season, which was in Japanese.
Vandemon. Oh, that's clever. Vandemon. Yeah.
You know, I'm not surprised that they changed his name for the English dub because, you know, as I'm sure most of you are aware, I am a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I've seen a bunch of the seasons in Japanese. I still haven't seen, like, you know, Zale, Arc 5, and so on. I need to get around that. But considering, like, all the name changes and censorships, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Tattoo. Oh, yes. Tattoo. Okay.
Tattoo teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
Basically, during the height of the MMPR phenomenon in the early 90s, Deke Entertainment made their own American tokusatsu, which I will give them some credit. They didn't use a Japanese show, although they did with Superhuman Samurai Squad with Gridman. And some of the monster designs legitimately look cool in that show. Also, the theme song is catchy. Honestly, Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills is a guilty pleasure of mine. I would have totally made a Kabuto adaptation be based in a small California town a la Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's clever.
That's
clever considering the whole worms and that and such.
Yep.
Cartoon Network would be the only channel I'd trust with adapting Kamen Rider. Not Nick, not Disney.
Depends on what era of Cartoon Network you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, when the English dub of Kamen Rider Kabuto came out and aired in Southeast Asia, when it aired in the Philippines, it aired on Cartoon Network.
Well, it's because Cartoon Network outside of America actually knows what to do with their programming.
Yeah. And only one person who can play American Kabuto, and that's the guy who's currently reviewing Ultraman Powered, but not reviewing SSS Gavan Infinity. What? I'm not good enough to be the American Kabuto? Are you saying I'm not good enough? I'll go grab my Kabuto Vector right now, and I will. You know what? I bet you're a worm. You're an American worm.
Technically, Kabuto's in his name, so it makes more sense.
Yes, but unlike him, I walk the path of heaven.
You know what? That'll be the fight of the century at Power Morphicon. Place your bets now. Axel Racer versus Boken Kabuto.
Yeah, it'll be like this.
Kabuto.
Yep. One shall stand, one shall fall. Whoever wins gets to be the American Kabuto.
Does setting your kitchen on fire count as gourmet? That depends on what you're cooking.
Yep. Only if you are invaded by evil anthropomorphic eggs that die with the protein solidify, you have a hard-boiled hero.
Yes. I describe emeralds as scissors, rock, and paper. I describe it as reused Megazord suits from Go Busters.
Divatox Delphi. You mean Demetria? Yeah, maybe it is like that. Like
Infinity's
twins, or there's another character that looks similar to another character.
Oh, yeah.
Infinity is over before a Power Morphicon. Yeah. The only reason I can figure they haven't shown anything for Omega Horn yet is because the hero is a character we already know. That may be.
If it's Pat Run, I'm dropping this entire show. If it's Pat Run, I will drop this entire show. I will drop it like a bad habit.
God, please do not let Patron be the main character of Omega Horn. Well, that saves me from asking you on your thoughts on DW. What, from Arthur? He's a horrible character. Why do our parents constantly show a favoritism?
DW is literally the worst character of fiction ever. I never liked her. Nah, but yeah, Doctor Who.
Nobody has. But I know you're talking about Doctor Who, but I just saw the opportunity.
I'm bummed. That is it. I wanted this Christmas special so bad. I can't blame Russell T for everything. That's more of like Disney dragging their heels, being a bunch of pricks. So if anything, y'all got AMC Plus to watch the new Who. BBC iPlayer, use a VPN. You can watch War Between the Land and the Seas. I'm going to start doing that this month. Since I don't know what's going to be on Disney Plus, but yeah.
Reiwa Doctor Who only lasted 2 seasons. Now we wait for Doctor Who Generation 4. Alrighty.
Pretty much. We'll probably get that still before Power Rangers.
Also, Kamen Rider had a canonical ginger main rider before Doctor Who.
Damn. Yo, he's still not ginger. All right. That is it for the night. We got some cleaning up to do right quick. We got like we mentioned already, Power Morphicon is happening this year, and we've got more guest announcements. We've got Cameron Jibo, aka Mega Force Shiba. We got Brett Fisher.
To where even he thinks that the legendary battle doesn't deserve to be called legendary. What does that say when even the cast don't like their own season?
Oof. Big oof. That's what we call it. But yeah. Brett Fisher, Titanium Ranger.
Heck yeah.
Charlie Kirsch, the once and always new Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger. And Vernon Wells, Rancic, or
Yeah.
if y'all nasty, you know him from Mad Max. I think it was Thunderdome, if I'm not mistaken. And John Twee, who, come on now, John Twee, y'all know John Twee, Daggeron, the Solaris Knight, or Doggy Kruger,
and Doggy Kruger,
Shadow Ranger. And he's played like so many other things, and he's also in the Sione Wedding movies, as well as many other Power Ranger alumni. But we'll get down to we'll talk about Sione another day. But yeah, Power Morphicon, Mad Max,
Mad Max 2.
So it is Thunderdome. Yes, right on the money.
Alrighty, well, thank you for joining in. We do Kamen Rider Ryuki, Kamen Rider Zets, Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, and then eventually Omega Horn, whenever that is. And in about 5 minutes or so, we'll be doing Ultraman Powered, and then after that's over, we'll be doing Ultraman Teo when it airs.
Yep. I think that's it. Yeah. So basically, yeah, we already did all the cast announcements. So just be at Power Morphicon this summer, August 28th to the 30th at the Pasadena Convention Center. It's a lovely place. You'll have a good time.
Yeah. It's basically heaven on earth. And until next time, Jochak Seo, Uchu Keiji Gyaba.
Alonzi.